Imagine this. You and your husband escape to a secluded lake house for a romantic weekend. He handcuffs you to the bed and then drops dead. No signal, no help, no one coming. Welcome to Gerald's Game, a psychological horror that turns a simple bedroom into the most terrifying place on Earth. Jessie and Gerald arrive at their isolated cabin, hoping to rekindle their spark. Gerald, played by Bruce Greenwood, takes things further, handcuffing Jessie to the bedposts for a bit of kinky roleplay. But what starts as awkward becomes disturbing when Gerald begins pushing boundaries, bringing up old fantasies that make Jessie deeply uncomfortable. She demands he stop. Then, suddenly, he clutches his chest and collapses, dead. Just like that. Jessie is alone, chained to a bed. In a cabin miles away from anyone, she screams, struggles, and waits. But help never comes. What follows isn't just a survival story, it's a descent into Jessie's psyche. As her body weakens, her mind fractures. She begins hallucinating, visions of Gerald taunting her from the foot of the bed. A version of herself, stronger and sharper, arguing, pushing her to fight. But it's not just her past that haunts her. There's something in the shadows. A tall, grotesque figure with a bag of bones and a deformed face. Is it real, or just a side effect of dehydration and trauma? We learn more about Jessie's past, and it's horrifying. She was molested by her father during a solar eclipse. He manipulated her into silence, and for years, she buried the trauma deep. The handcuffs on her wrists, they're more than just physical restraints. They symbolize the emotional chains she's carried her entire life. Chains of fear, shame, and silence. Jessie realizes she has to escape, not just from the bed, but from her own haunted past. Then comes one of the most disturbing scenes in modern horror. She shatters a glass, slices her wrist, and skins her hand to slide out of the cuff. It's raw, graphic, real. The pain is agonizing, but she makes it out, barely. Bleeding and delirious, Jessie makes her way out of the cabin and drives to safety. But the horror doesn't end there. Months later, we discover the terrifying truth. That grotesque Moonlight Man wasn't just a hallucination. He was real. A grave robber. A serial killer. And he had been watching her the entire time. In the film's final scene, Jessie confronts him in court, not out of fear, but power. She's broken the cycle, freed herself from the past, from her trauma, from the mask of silence she wore for decades. Gerald's Game isn't just a horror film. It's a story of survival, psychological horror, and the terrifying reality of buried trauma. With just one character, one room, and a locked pair of cuffs, it delivers more dread than most haunted house movies combined. And maybe that's the true horror, what we lock inside ourselves.